Walls grew up in Brunswick, Victoria, and was educated at Coburg High School. He initially supported Essendon like his mother, but he ended up at Carlton because Brunswick at that time was part of Carlton's recruiting zone. Walls played junior football for Victorian Amateur Football Association, VAFA, Club Coburg Amateurs before his recruitment by Carlton and made his senior VFL debut as a tall, skinny 16-year-old on April 22, 1967 against Hawthorn at Princes Park. He gave a sign of things to come when he scored a goal with his first kick. Walls played in 3 premierships with Carlton, in 1968, 1970, and 1972. He was judged man of the match in the 1972 VFL Grand Final when he kicked 6 goals against arch-rivals Richmond in a masterful display. As the Norm Smith Medal was not awarded until the 1979 VFL Grand Final, Walls was not awarded the medal. He played 218 games and scored 367 goals for Carlton before transferring to Fitzroy midway through the 1978. Walls made his Fitzroy debut in round 9 of the 1978 season, kicking 2 goals in a losing effort against Footscray. He went on to play 14 games in his first season at Fitzroy, kicking 24 goals. Walls' stint with the club was marred by a combination of poor form and injury. In round 17 of the 1980 season against Essendon at Windy Hill, Walls injured his knee in the 3rd quarter and had to be carried off. He announced his retirement shortly after, having played 41 games and kicked 77 goals for Fitzroy, taking his overall VFL tally to 259 games and 444 goals. After he retired as a player, Walls replaced Bill Stephen as senior coach of the Fitzroy in 1981. Walls' first task was a major clean-out of older players who were clearly past it after the club's disappointing 1980 season, and Walls lifted the Lions to their best era since winning a premiership in 1944. In 2023, Walls was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, a rare and aggressive blood cancer. He spent more than 250 nights in the hospital over a span of approximately 2 years. His son David revealed that Walls experienced some remission in 2024, which allowed him to spend time with his 3 children and 7 grandchildren. However, the cancer returned aggressively in the same year, and he was informed he had only 3 to 4 months remaining to live. In his final weeks, Walls made the decision to not proceed with another round of chemotherapy treatment. Instead, opting to use Victoria's voluntary assisted dying legislation, he died on May 15, 2025 in his East Melbourne unit overlooking the MCG, at the age of 74, surrounded by his family members.